Hi Kyle, how are you doing today?
Hey Marjorie, I'm doing really well. How are you?
I'm doing really well too. Well, on behalf of the viewers, we'd like to thank you for taking this time today to be interviewed by me with regards to IELTS testing. It's just basically anything about IELTS. But before that, we'd like to know more about you and what you do, and basically introduce yourself to our viewers.
All right, well, hi everybody. I know everyone's tuning in from all over the world, so it's really such a pleasure to speak with everybody. My name is Kyle Broda, and I am, well, hopefully your future IELTS teacher. So on my side, I've got a master's in education. I've got a master's in applied linguistics. I've got more than 10 years now of experience in teaching clients how to pass IELTS, in teacher training, in examining, in examiner training, and pretty much everything related to IELTS. A lot of people call me Kyelts even, because I'm all about IELTS. and well, and really my goal and what I love doing is helping people like you who, if you're watching this video, you have an English foundation, of course. And my job is to simply link your English foundation with understanding what the IELTS exam is, with understanding what the IELTS examiners are looking for, and giving you strategies to link everything together to get the score you need.
So Kyle, there are thousands of IELTS teachers out there, and they offer services, they offer time for a fee. The question from the public is, how do they choose the right IELTS teacher? How can you tell if a teacher can help you in IELTS?
It's tough. So it's the exact same as choosing an immigration consultant, right? Or an immigration company. There are lots of people out there who say they're IELTS teachers, and you know, there are a lot of great teachers out there, but you have to be careful because this is really your future that is in their hands. I know from experience that there's a lot of English teachers who are amazing English teachers, and then the school will say, hey, we need an IELTS teacher. And they'll say, okay, well, the English teacher is now the IELTS teacher. And it's a good start, because you know, IELTS is all about combining your English knowledge with understanding the IELTS. Does the English teacher really know about the IELTS? Probably not. Does the English teacher really know about English, teaching grammar and that type of thing? Probably. So it is a good start for that. However, you really need a teacher who really knows IELTS, knows the scoring system, knows how you individually fit into that scoring system, your strengths, your weaknesses, strategies to help you make sure that you get the score that you need. And I would say really individual feedback is pretty key as well. So if you're out there and you are looking for an IELTS teacher or trainer, I would say to really make sure that the person first of all has education, because they're teaching you, right? So you wouldn't go to an immigration consultant who doesn't have the certification to be an immigration consultant.
Yes.
Same thing. I mean, for teaching IELTS, if the person doesn't have an education degree or even a TESOL or a Bachelor's of Education or a Master's of Education like me, I would say it's a bit dangerous, even if it's a good price or whatever, or if their marketing is good or something like that. So yeah, you really need to make sure that, of course, the person has the credentials, the person has clients who get the results that they need. If you are being referred to that program, well, who's referring you to this program, right? Is it someone who maybe took that program and they got the results that they need and now they're here in Canada or they immigrated somewhere? Great. Is it somebody who...
Oh, wait, so on that note, can I try you out? And then you test me first, and then try if you can teach me something, and then you test me again. Can we do that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great idea. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So Marjorie usually does all the assessment for all the people out there to see if you can immigrate. And
yeah, but like you said, even if someone has an education, perfect grammar, and all that, but you know, because I've seen clients or met people who have perfect grammar, but when they take the test, it's like, you know, it's like everything falls apart. Like you don't understand. I don't understand how it's happening, but now it's good to know that. I think what matters is knowing how to take the IELTS or something like that. So
absolutely, yeah. I mean, the story I always tell about this is, so we have thousands of clients who have gone through our program. And one of those clients is from a couple of years ago. It was a person from New York. Okay, American, only speaks English, PhD. He was teaching at McGill University, just 6 blocks away here, probably the top university in Canada. And he kept failing the writing portion of the IELTS exam.
Okay.
And this isn't because he's somebody who doesn't have an English foundation, right? This person,
It's his first language and only language.
first language and a PhD, right? So this person writes like academic reports and that type of thing. But this person just didn't know what the examiners are looking for, didn't really know how to strategize for the exam. It is an English exam, of course, but really you have to know what they're assessing and what they're looking for. Otherwise, even if you're a native speaker with a PhD, you might not get that score that you need.
Okay, yes, I see that now. Good. So why is IELTS important then?
Well, I can tell my version. I see it on the teacher's side, right? But for an immigration consultant like yourself,
Yeah.
Well, let's start with that one. Why is IELTS important for your clients?
Well, they need that. It's mandatory for most of the immigration applications. Also for students, right? A lot of schools set parameters as to what type of language level will they accept for a student for them to pass the course or the subject or to be accepted in the school. So that's how I see it as an immigration consultant.
Yeah, I agree. And what we get usually in terms of clients are people who are at a certain score. So it might be a CLB 7. And they need to go up to a CLB 9 to get their immigration options.
Yeah.
And on our side, it's really about boosting up that score. Usually it's one IELTS band that we're trying to boost up. And that person, well, I mean, generally if people work through the program, it's 60 hours long, they get that score that they need, really. And then as an immigration consultant, I mean, for you, what's the difference between a CLB 7 and a CLB 9 for a lot of your clients?
That's a lot, yeah. Because with the express entry ranking system, you basically, you get up to 50 more extra points by having CLB 7 to CLB 9, because the language because the language factor in the comprehensive ranking system is it's a standalone with the point system, but also when matched with the other factors including education and work experience with a CLB level 9, it just boosts the points for that person, giving them more chances of getting an invitation to apply for permanent residency.
I agree, and that's really the clients that we work with. That's the situation that they're in. So for a lot of them, they're in the express entry pool of candidates, and they say, "Hey, what can I do to get more points? Can I become younger so I get those age points? No. Can I go do a PhD? Probably not, right? Unless you have 4 years to wait, right? Usually people are kind of maxed out on the work experience. And then really the thing that you can do really right away is increase that IELTS score.
Yeah.
And it will unlock all those points.
That's true, yes. That's what we also tell the clients. Everything's already maxed out. You can only improve by either gaining work experience in Canada or education in Canada. But also, if they don't have that chance, boost your language scores, and then you will be able to get an ITA based on the current trends with the invitation to apply.
Perfect. Yeah, and that's what we love too, because we get people who, they take the program and then 2 months later,